green area. Hello. Leave our green area. Hello.
The Wuse Zone 6 Neighbourhood Residents Association in Abuja has urged President Bola Tinubu and other stakeholders to stop the ongoing conversion of green spaces for other uses. Protesting residents told newsmen during a march to the Department of Development Control that the development has become a grave health and environmental challenge. The chairman of the association said that the Abuja Master Plan deliberately preserved green areas to protect underground utility corridors and spaces for recreation.
We urge the Federal Capital Territory Administration, FCTA, and Development Control Authorities to urgently intervene. The Abuja Master Plan must be enforced to protect both the environment and critical underground infrastructure. Almost all the designated areas in Wuse Zone 6 have been sold and cleared for new construction, sparking fears of looming environmental and infrastructural disasters for residents. The most disturbing of these sites include the Julius Berger Park by Berger Junction, behind the police barracks, which has already been built up as a housing estate by the Nigeria Police Force Cooperative Society. Gilmore Gardens on Rabat Street, which is being prepared for the construction of a housing estate. The garden on Tunis Bissau Junction, which is being converted into a club and other facilities with very strong structures, is noteworthy. Already, residents of Wuse Zone 6 are facing the environmental menace of burst water pipes, blocked sewer lines, water and environmental contamination with sewer materials, feces, etc. There is hardly any street in Wuse Zone 6 that is not having sewer line bleeding onto the streets, making them very smelly and unsightly. The outbreak of gastrointestinal and other waterborne diseases to huge proportions is a disaster waiting to happen in the neighborhood. These challenges have been associated with the built-up estate on former Julius Berger Park in the area. Allowing private construction on these lands pose serious human and environmental health in the neighborhood, arising from burst water pipes, blocked sewage lines, and environmental contamination. The consequences, experts say, could include water shortages, sewer leaks, and even outbreaks of disease.
Also speaking, Mr. Ernest Frank, one of the members of the association, said he had lived in Zone 6 since 1985, adding that basic infrastructure was already overstretched.
Zone 6 is overly choked. This is a very, quiet protest. We are pleading that this place should be halted so that our sewer lines that are under this particular place, flowing all the way to Zone 7, they don't block them for us.
The youth leader of Zone 6, Mr. Emmanuel Adamu, said residents were gravely concerned with the conversion of green areas to estates.
We want the FCT minister, because we know he's a performing minister and he listens. And we want our president, Mr. Asiwaju Bola Tinubu, to intervene and bring a halt to this development. Let the green areas remain green.
Another resident said members of the association were taken aback when trees were being felled in the area. He urged NITP to rise up to the occasion to protect the environment and fight for the sanity of the master plan.
Even the Nigerian Institute of Town Planners, I think if they have any time to come out and make their position known, this is the time.
Responding, the head of Administration Development Control promised to relay the complaints of the protesters to the Director of Department of Development Control, Mukhtar Galadima.
I'll give this to my boss, as you said. Apart from that, I don't have any comment to make beyond that again. Thank you, please.